Hello, everyone. This is John Anthony 702 here, and today I'm starting a so called surprise stream special today. Now, I've got a good friend to chat with today. Please say hello to the great ShadowGlambert.
Oh, hi everybody. That's so nice.
Shadow, it is a pleasure to have you today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, here's how this is going to work. I'm just going to be, discussing some things here and there with Shadow, like let's say things that happened last year and things that have happened that are going to happen this year, my bad. But other than that, if you guys would like to ask us any questions at all, feel free to ask them in the chat. We'll check them out as soon as we can and we'll answer them as you guys ask them.
Woo.
Well, to start off, how do you think 2017 was, Shadow?
Uh well, I have mixed feelings about 2017. I feel like a lot of good media came out in 2017, like movie and music and stuff wise. But there were some things about 2017 I didn't like.
No doubt about it. There were few minor bumps in 2017 for me. For me, it was just a lot of surprising things that could happen. Like most of them were good, some of them were a bit bad, but otherwise, I think 2017 was I think it was a I guess an okay year.
Yeah, it was fine.
Otherwise, so let's let's try some of the topics here that I would like to discuss with you, Shadow.
Okay.
Um First off, because this one is probably going to be the biggest topic of all. How in your thoughts, how would you describe The Last Jedi? Oh, by the way, no spoilers if anyone has never seen it.
Okay. I think it's a movie that is better like the more times you see it cuz you appreciate more stuff. Cuz like the first time I saw it, I liked it, but there were a lot of things that I didn't like. But when I saw it again, I liked it more cuz I appreciated like some things that I hadn't noticed in like frames and like I warmed up to some of the characters, the newer characters more. So, yeah, I like it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's like the worst Star Wars movie. Like I've seen some people saying that, but that's not I think that's kind of dumb.
How do you mean?
What do you mean? Like why people don't like it?
Well, why do you think it's dumb?
Well, no, I think it's dumb like for people to say that like it's the worst Star Wars movie ever made.
And to be fair, that quote has been said many times, and let's just say it's been. I can say this: The Last Jedi is definitely not the worst because people have said that about Episode 6 for crying out loud.
Yeah, I feel like the fans like a lot of them are like it can't be too much like the original trilogy, but then when it tries to do its own thing, they're like it wasn't enough like the original trilogy.
Of
So,
course.
yeah.
And to me, The Last Jedi, like let's just say when I first wanted to see it, I was like, "Oh boy, I have so many predictions. I hope at least one of them will come true." But otherwise, as I saw the movie, let's just say a lot of it, I have to say I love all the unpredictableness. And
Yeah,
you can just watch and you are all like in the feeling like, "Oh man, what's going to happen?" I'm excited but nervous at the same time.
yeah, I was so worried someone was gonna die or something.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely true, Pink Blood. He said that The Last Jedi is definitely better than The Force Awakens.
I think they're both completely different films,
True,
you
but
know?
at least The Last Jedi had a lot more unpredictability in it.
Yeah, it was more original. There was a lot more original elements to it.
Oh, by the way, we got a question from Jonathan Norigia. Sorry if I didn't say that right, but anyway, 2017. What was your best moment, John Anthony? Well, for me, I had to say the best moment. Okay, to all those who hate it, I respect your opinion. But to all those who love it, this was my best moment of 2017. I loved the Justice League movie. Let's just say a lot of things came true in that movie. There were some things that were left out because Zack Snyder unfortunately had to leave it, and then someone had to take over. But still, it was a good movie. That was the best part of 2017 for me.
I still haven't seen it.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Shadow,
I was
see it
just
when you can.
I will. I'll probably end up waiting until it's on DVD.
I will say this though, just so that I won't give any spoilers though. There's a lot cut out of it because you know how they give trailers to give you anticipation for it, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's just say some of the things that you thought was in the trailer. Yeah, let's just say that was the downfall of it for me. They didn't put some of the things in the movie that they showed in the trailers,
Mm.
and I won't. Like
Well,
I
I
said,
heard oh, sorry. I heard something about like Superman's CGI mustache. Like
okay, okay. Let me tell you this right now. Everyone, even my family, noticed that. I did not notice that he was CGI.
Yeah. That's all I heard about the Justice League was like the bad CGI.
Otherwise, the only thing I'll tell you this: the only thing that was cut out was, and I'm a little upset at this, but they cut out Superman's black costume when he came back from the dead,
Aw.
and it was a missed opportunity too because they could have used the beard in that.
Mm.
Otherwise, well, let's see what's going on in the chat here. Um, oh, okay, Pinky, just call me Ari or Alexis or Pinky K. Oh, Ricky M. Any idea about the Cats Don't Dance fandom? This applies to both of you. Actually, actually, to be honest, I've seen bits and clips of Cats Don't Dance, but I've always known that it's a good movie. I just need to have time to watch the full movie for Christ's sake.
It was like one of my favorite animated movies when I was a kid. I know Joanna's running it, but I haven't like auditioned yet. I'm not that good of a singer, so like I don't know if I
Well, for me, I would like to do any voice for Cats Don't Dance, but like I said, before I can do any voice, I need to see the movie and get into any characters that I feel like I could get into.
Mm.
I mean, that's how we all work, right? When we watch a movie, we practice and then we see if we're good at it. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Well, oh, really, Pinky K. Man, hopefully DC won't mess up the Justice League and the sequel to Suicide Squad. You know what? I forgot about that.
They're
I
doing a
forgot.
sequel?
Apparently, they're doing a sequel for the Suicide Squad.
Oh, I knew they
Um,
were Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you go ahead.
I knew they were making a Batman movie, like standalone, but I didn't know that they were making a sequel to Suicide Squad.
Well, to be fair, I've heard rumors that it's possible that it'll get a sequel, but although I really would like to see the Batman movie, but the thing is, there's been a lot of rumors and apparently a lot of news feed that Ben Affleck is already getting tired of playing Batman. It's like
Why?
I don't know why. It's like immediately he feels like he's more comfortable with Batman, but then all of a sudden he doesn't want to play Batman anymore. And let me
You
tell
made a
you,
commitment, man.
if he's gonna feel like that, at least finish the Batman standalone movie before you quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they've already announced who the villain would be, and that would be Slade, Deathstroke.
Oh, cool.
But there were rumors that Jared Leto may come back as Joker.
Ugh.
And to be fair, he's okay, but like he's not my favorite Joker actor.
Yeah, not a fan.
To me, as I heard from many people, the problem that people have with that Joker is he's too young. Um,
That's not the problem that I have. He just played it kind of strange.
to me, he had some elements of like a cartoon Joker. And he definitely had some dark moments like the Heath Ledger Joker, but to me there's just one major problem that I have with the Joker from Suicide Squad. Um
Yeah.
why does he care for Harley Quinn in that movie?
I mean, I kind of liked that,
Cuz don't get me
but
wrong, I know that there are some moments where he does care for Harley Quinn, but usually he just uses her for himself.
yeah.
And I don't know. There's another thing, and it kind of relates to Joker, but I don't remember once in the comics Harley Quinn falling into chemicals to become Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's in the new canon.
Apparently, but I thought that was okay, really. And
Yeah, I
then
like the old story better.
what even made it more weird that Joker dived in to save her.
Yeah. Her old
Otherwise,
Oh, sorry.
no, you go ahead.
I was going to say her old origin story is better.
Yeah. Oh, hello there, Daisy Duck Forever. Been a long time. Hey, John and Shadow. Long time ago. Oh, anyway, I miss doing fandub collabs with you both. If you want to do some fandubs with me, you both can ask me anytime. Well, sure, maybe, possibly, Daisy Duck, of course. It's always good to work with you.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
Oh, Ricky M just asked another question. Speaking of, I got some. I don't know what he meant to put there, but I got some Shadow might be interested in. Is it true, Shadow? I think he's talking about fandubs you might be interested in.
Maybe. I got to check out his channel.
She'll 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 check out your channel, Ricky M. Don't worry. Well,
Yep.
anyway, other than that, um, you know what? What I've noticed a lot in the about topic of Back to Last Jedi, apparently the game Battlefront 2 is connected with it somehow.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm gonna say this right now, and to all of you that are watching, please, I just want to let you know this is only a rumor, not true. But I recently got the game Battlefront 2, and I haven't got a chance to play the campaign yet because let's just say it's really fun with multiplayer. But apparently rumors are saying that the campaign character for Battlefront 2 is possibly Ray's mom.
Yeah, I saw that.
If that's true, I need to play the campaign as soon as possible.
It's not like proven, but it shows that like I don't know if I want to spoil it. I won't spoil it for you.
Oh, Ventlight asked questions. Is the voice chat open to join, or is it just only? Sorry, Vent. This is only an interview chat. Maybe another time we'll do an open chat. Um,
Is my mic okay? Sorry, real quick. I'm just asking. Like, is it clear?
yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay, I was just worried.
And another thing, Ventlight said, EA is quite scummy with DLC. Uh,
Yeah, they charge
well,
a lot.
yeah, you know what? I'll agree to that, but um, you gotta give them this. At least they know how to try. They know how to put in some good DLC in their games.
Yeah, like the Phasma DLC.
Yeah, and of course Finn too. I heard Finn and Phasma were in the same group.
Yeah,
Although I'm a little disappointed because I I kind of hoped that there would be like an ability for Finn to use a lightsaber like he did in The Force Awakens.
that'd be cool.
I know Rey uses it because she has the Force and she's training to be a Jedi, but um, I mean, if we all remember The Force Awakens, Finn is no Force sensitive person, but he still knew how to fight with a lightsaber.
He like swung it around.
True, but then again, like if you saw how he fought the stormtrooper with the staff, you would think that the stormtroopers now know how to use melee weapons.
Yeah,
And apparently, this is another rumor that I've heard. Um, well, the other rumor is that stormtrooper that Finn fought in the Force Awakens, People are saying that he's not dead.
That'd be
Eh,
interesting.
to be fair, I could see that happening, but all in all, all in all, I don't know how they would connect that stormtrooper with Finn. Otherwise, the only thing I can imagine is the whole traitor thing he said to him.
I know that they were in the same training group, like one of the books about Finn that came out like before The Force Awakens, so that they were both in the same like battalion.
Huh, interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, Avatar say, "Hey John, would you like to do a fan up or duet with me someday? I love collabing with you. Forgive me for that, but and yeah, of course, Avatar say, I would always like to fan up or do a duet with you. We'll discuss things as soon as we can, but other than that, thanks. Um Ooh, Ricky M. By the way, speaking of Star Wars, did you know that Mark Hamill was one of the major voice actors in the kiddie safety program Danger Rangers from 2005 to 2006? Huh, never heard about that.
Not surprised.
Ooh, hello, Rocky Quickfire.
Hi.
Wow, we don't have that much people watching, but still, it's good to answer some questions.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, I am literally excited for Infinity War Avengers.
It looks pretty good.
It's about time Thanos finally does his own dirty work for once.
Yeah. I can't wait to see everybody on the screen.
Although apparently, people are saying it kind of got spoiled already about Vision dying.
Well, yeah, because he has an Infinity Stone inside him.
True, but I think he can. I think there's a way that he can function without the Infinity Stone. I mean, if you remember Age of Ultron, he was able to he was able to like be a computer voice program, like because Ultron thought he deleted him when in reality he was hiding.
Mm,
So maybe Vision could help again that way. I mean, after all, he used to be Jarvis.
I hope so, because I like Vision.
True, and I don't want Scarlet Witch to suffer because apparently they're already married.
Aw.
Oh, by the way, there's a change that I've noticed. What is up with Black Widow's blonde hair?
I don't
Not
know.
that not that I'm saying it's bad, but still, like it kind of takes away character from Black Widow.
Maybe she was in disguise.
True, that is true. Oh, Pinky K, thanks for reminding me of that. P- he's saying that he's excited to watch it because the Guardians of the Galaxy will finally meet the Avengers.
Yeah, that looked kind of funny.
That was like, who the hell are you guys? And then show them. Although, I wonder what Rocky would say to some of them because we all know Rocky's the cranky head, so he's gonna have some arguments with some of the Avengers.
That'll be funny. I just hope that having them all in one movie doesn't like take away from anybody. You know what I mean?
I don't. What do you mean?
Well, because like there's gonna be so many superheroes in one movie, so I hope it doesn't like they don't push some of them aside, like for
There,
plot reasons.
there are rumors that two villains of Spider-Man will be in it.
Wow. I hope there's not. I don't want too much and I don't want too little. You know.
True. You know what? Another thing I'm excited for is what is Doctor Strange going to do? Because they show him rescuing Hulk and then talking with Stark.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
And let me tell you, it was funny enough seeing him in Thor Ragnarok. And I still remember what he did to Loki.
Yeah.
I've been falling for 30 minutes. And then, like, you think you can defeat a god? Strange just teleports him away. I mean, come on, Loki. You've been defeated by Hulk. You've been defeated by Strange. What's next, Spider Man?
Hope so.
I think we're past the excuse of you're a god. Oh, Ricky M asked you a question. Did you get my audition tip, Shadow? I auditioned for two singing characters in two Hunchback fandoms, but I'm only bothering to do the singing for one of them. I don't have it in me for the other.
Oh yeah, I saw his tips. I'm thankful for the tips. But I mean, I don't audition for some stuff sometimes because I just don't have the time.
Yeah, that's true, Rocky Quickfire. Puny god. Oh, you know what? I wanted to ask you a question, Shadow. I know that there are some voices that you fanned of that you really enjoy. Let's say you're going out for a walk, and then sometimes you chat with people. Have you ever let's say you accidentally do one of your voices for your fandubs? Is there any kind of character voice that you're so comfortable with that you feel like it's a part of you?
Wow, that's an interesting question. Um, I don't know. I mean, I mean, wow, that is such a, I don't. I think maybe one of my voices that's like a part of me, even though it's like not my character, is like my Kylo Ren voice. Cause like I used to when I was working on like the Force Awakens full fan dub, I used to do that voice a lot for my little brother, and he was like really into it. And I don't know, I just like it's become a thing like in my family where they know I can do it, and it's just I don't know. I feel like it's a voice that like I do that like makes me really happy and I can use it to make other people happy. So I guess that one kind of stays with me.
Hmm, quite interesting.
Yeah, I guess so.
As for me, I'm not gonna lie, the voice that always gets to me sometimes, even in modern day life, it's probably Beerus from Dragon Ball. Because I've gotten so into his character because, he thinks everything in his life is easy. And it just seems like I could easily get in tune with a character like that. Like one time, I was getting lunch and then accidentally I'm like, do you have any specials here? And I'm like, wait, did I just sound like Beerus right there?
That's
And
funny.
like I'd be all like, if I sounded like Beerus without even trying, I might as well be a god of destruction.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever like slipped into one of my voices like in a conversation. I would be so embarrassed if that happened. I did
So
actually though once. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, go ahead.
But I did accidentally like slip into a British accent one time when I was talking to someone, and they were like, "What the heck?" And I was like, "Sorry."
Well, for me, it's because the thing that I'm so into character is Beerus, because I just like how he's a character who's always relaxed and like he'd be all like, this again." Um, to me, he's like the Dragon Ball version of Discord from My Little Pony.
Yeah, you suit him very. You always do a good job when you do the voiceover for him.
Otherwise, the only other character I can do is, and all of you know this for a fact. So tell me, what's become of my ship? And then eat an apple. You all know I always stay in character with Barbosa.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think you should like limit yourself by saying like those are the only two you can do. Because you can, if you just try, you can do like whatever one you want.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh,
Yeah,
Peaky King. To be honest, for me, LOL, you would be Vinyl from MLP. The animation. Well, that's another good voice to be in tune with.
yeah.
Though, even though in the real show, she doesn't talk much.
I know she's a mute.
Yeah, all she does is just, like, jam with her music.
She's cool.
To be fair, though, I kind of like how they kept that, even in that, I forgot what it's called, but I believe it was that 100 MLP special episode where it only focused on the background characters.
Slice of life.
Exactly. Like I think that was unique how she didn't talk at all, but just her changing music, Octavia could understand her.
Yeah, I like how they kept that like part of the fanon into the canon.
Ooh, hello there, Blazing Blade VA. Well, as I was saying, the only other voice I could really get into is well, let's just say he's the one that always babysits Beerus. Though to be fair, it's always tough for me to get that kind of high pitched voice. Like I could go like, Lord Beerus, do we have to go through this again? Otherwise, if I have to do something like, because in the show, Whis is always enjoying Earth food, I'd be always have to go like, oh my. And to me, that's always the hard part, sounding like a high pitched version of Whis.
Yeah. I
Otherwise,
always like I Oh, sorry, go ahead.
otherwise, I always have to sound like a what do they call it? Like a royal person when he talks.
Yeah, very snobby.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say like I also have problems like either making my voice go up too high or too low.
Hey Shadow, this is from Avatarte. I have a request for you. I have an idea for a parody of the Luke, I am your father scene, but have Captain Phasma and someone who can be your daughter and OC sound. Does it sound interesting?
Yeah, that sounds really creative.
Good idea, Avatarte. Okay, here's one from Blazing Blade VA. Who's hyped for the English dub version of the Future Trunks and Black Goku arc? Well, I'd say I am, though I kind of already heard because I played Xenoverse 2. I kind of already heard what Black would say in English, and I don't mind it, but I don't see why everyone has a problem with it for some reason. Um, Apparently the English version of Black Goku, he just sounds like monstrous. He goes like, "Of course, I would love to battle you with this body. It would be an honor." Does that sound like bad to you, Shadow?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds very like husky.
To be fair though, he is evil, so I can understand him sounding like a rough voice.
Yeah, I don't really watch Dragon Ball Z like I used to when I was younger, but I'm not really up to speed with it, so I
Well,
don't think I can.
apparently in like a new story arc, Future Trunks comes back again, but apparently instead of androids, there's an evil Goku killing the world. And
Oh,
apparently it's not Goku. Trunks calls him Black.
oh,
And basically he's a Goku that's evil and he wears black clothes. And
hmm.
apparently he's evil. But
Well, if you wear black, you're automatically evil.
oh haha. I know some heroes that wear black and they're not evil.
I know.
Batman.
I was kidding.
Well, anyway, other than that, the only other problem that people had with Goku Black, and I'm only saying this because I played Xenoverse 2 again, but anyway, apparently he even has a Super Saiyan form, although instead of it being blue hair because he's evil, it turns to pink hair. And
Pretty.
and and his voice changes when he goes into that form. Instead of sounding all gruff, he sounds like a British gentleman. Like he goes like, "So, what do you think of the color? Is it not beautiful?" And he calls that form, "I shall call it Super Saiyan Rose."
That's kind of funny.
And apparently, he's so strong. There's one thing that he can do that even not even Goku can do. Um, he can actually make energy blades with his hands,
Ooh,
kind of like the T-1000 from Terminator.
sweet.
Oh, actually, I never thought of that. Blazing Blade. He says Black Goku sounds a bit like Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the English dub of Super. I never thought of that. Oh, Rocky Quickfire says something. Shadow, I had to give up on the gender bent MLP project because the lack of VAs and stress kind of shot down my motivation from working on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel partly responsible for that. I mean, I know it sucks to like give up on a project. I've been there.
You know what? I think we can all agree that near the end of 2017, there's been a lot of, let's just say, the stress has hit us all hard at some point.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, at least we can all agree on that. Um, Otherwise, is there anything that should be new that we should talk about?
From from 2017 or like stuff that's coming out.
That, but I'm pretty sure there were stuff that had been going on in 2017 that was new. But um, oh, you wait, I just remembered it, and this one I'm not looking forward to. Um, First off,
What?
even those in the chat answer this honestly. Who's a fan of the show Titans Go?
Not me.
Not me.
Nope. I liked the first couple episodes just because I was like, it's so great to see these characters again. But it's just dumb.
There's only one thing that I liked from Titans Go, and it's the fact that they finally got Raven and Beast Boy together.
Yeah, that was the only thing I liked.
Already, Blazing Blade VA, not me. Daisy Duck Forever, not me.
And they're getting their own movie.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Why? Why?
And they didn't even change the animation style.
There was even a petition for people to try and like support that. Many people were desperate to get the old version back.
Yeah.
Please, I want that old show back. Otherwise, I don't even want to bother going to see that in theaters.
I'm not gonna.
Otherwise, there's one movie that I'm surprised that they made, and honestly, I haven't heard about it since as a kid. I'm surprised they made a movie about Ferdinand.
Oh yeah.
Ferdinand the Friendly Bull. I will say this, I didn't even remember that story unless I was like 5 or 6 years old cuz I remember reading a book about it.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, Disney made like a cartoon of it, like an old cartoon of the story, and I watched it like when I went to Disney World in the hotel. They used to play the cartoons.
Ooh, Pinky K, you are absolutely right. I forgot that Deadpool 2 is coming.
Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
I don't I don't like Deadpool.
What?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, and I was with you there. Honestly, when I first saw Deadpool, and I saw him in a video game, he was freaking annoying. He couldn't stop talking.
I mean, I
Um,
hate Ryan Reynolds personally,
ooh,
so that doesn't help.
that's a big ouch. Why is that?
I just don't like him. I think he's annoying and like I don't think he's that good of an actor.
To be fair though, if you don't like Deadpool now, you don't want to know you don't want to remember the one that we all know in X-Men Origins.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. I didn't even know that was Deadpool.
Yeah, apparently they just called it Project Deadpool, and basically that's who he was. Like when I first saw that movie, I was like, Deadpool's in it? Oh, I like to see where it goes. But the minute they showed him and he doesn't even talk, I'm all like, really? This is the Deadpool that they're gonna put in the movies? Especially
I
like
know.
him having I can deal with him having a teleportation power, but really, why did they give him Cyclops' beam blast?
Yeah, that whole movie was kind of a mess.
Though I am glad that they fixed it with the whole new Deadpool movies, because yeah, let me tell you, he still is annoying with all his talking. But at least there are some things about Deadpool that he is very funny. I will admit that.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Deadpool, that's fine. He's a pretty cool character. I just can't suffer through Ryan Reynolds.
Now let me ask you this question. Uh, do you like him as Deadpool? And I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, but or as Green Lantern.
Well, I mean, I didn't really enjoy either films, but I mean, I've heard people say that Ryan Reynolds did a faithful adaptation of Deadpool. So, I mean, that's good. If I wouldn't know because I didn't know a lot about Deadpool, but I mean, if he's doing a good job as the character, then good for him.
And what about Green Lantern?
Green Lantern. I don't know. I didn't I didn't like that film. I thought. I mean, it was fine. I guess. I mean, I it was fine.
Uh, really, Blazing Blade VA? Did you? Well, I didn't expect that kind of question from you, Blazing Blade. Although I don't want to even. I'm not sure if I want to say that question.
I can see it.
Weird.
She certainly looks like she's on fire.
The shadow.
With her color palette.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, they're also making a movie about Peter Rabbit. Kind of reminds me of Stuart Little in a way. Hmm. I didn't know
I'm
that.
probably gonna go see that.
Oh yeah, that's that. Also that Pinky K. Incredibles 2. 15 years too late.
I can't wait to see that.
I'm excited for that. Though I've heard rumors that it's going to be mostly about Elastigirl.
Yeah, and Jack Jack.
Possibly. I mean, we all saw Jack Jack. He looks a little bit grown up, don't you think?
Yeah, even though it's supposed to take place right after the first one.
You know what? Um there's another character that I hope that they'll show, but I'm pretty sure they'll show cuz they're saying it's going to continue. I hope Frozone is in it.
He is.
Otherwise, ooh, that's interesting, Blazing Blade. Uh speaking of that, Shadow, have you played or seen Sonic Forces?
I haven't gotten the chance to play it, but I have seen it and heard about it.
Thoughts?
Um, I like that Shadow is in it. um, there's apparently a DLC where he and his team Dark do stuff, which is good.
Well, I played that. Let's just say it's a connection between how the villain is.
And that's I think the villain is interesting looking.
His name is
And
Infinite.
yeah, and his theme is pretty cool. And I also like that it includes Silver some more. Got enough justice.
uh, I will say this guy. I'm pretty sure they showed it in the trailer, but this guy literally beat Sonic in just a couple of seconds. And from what I've seen in the game, because I played it and seen scenes, he was even able to defeat Silver and Shadow.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, overpowered but cool.
Apparently, I know it's from the so-called Phantom Ruby, but apparently it's kind of like the power to control reality.
Yeah, and the whole thing with the create your own character.
Uh, can you guess what my character was?
Was he green?
Well, already checked that off the checklist.
Was he what kind of animal was he?
Give you a hint. He's already the same species that I fight alongside with Sonic.
Uh
What species is Sonic, in other
oh,
words?
a hedgehog.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Although, to be fair, I just, let's just say his outfit is nothing but a tuxedo.
That's funny.
I
For a
always saw,
gentleman.
okay, sure, I could go with that. I just put it up as a spy agent thing.
Oh, like 007. Yeah, that's cool.
But true, those guys are gentlemen too. Well, otherwise, the weapon I always liked to use was the lightning whip.
Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing.
It's kind of like it in a way, but it also allows you to teleport with a line of rings. To me, it's kind of like a ring version of chaos control. And of course, you can even boost with Sonic if your character is fighting alongside him.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Although what's strange is that um the thing is Infinite is shown to team up with Shadow and three other villains.
Right.
And that's Metal Sonic, Chaos, and Zavok.
That thing from Sonic Glass World.
Okay, I will say this. I have never played that game before, but luckily I had books to research him. Apparently he was a demon lord. But
Oh,
anyway, just want to check out the chat real quick before we continue on the subject. Yeah, we were all with you there, Daisy Duck. We were like, why did they end the original Teen Titans with with Beast Boy leaving Terra? Well, anyway. Oh, hello there, Shadowfire.
another
Well,
shadow.
well, otherwise, I'm a little downside on the game because they even show classic Sonic returning, but um, he doesn't do much. But you just have to complete his missions. That's it. Although he does defeat one of the villains that teams up with Infinite.
Oh,
Um, it's a big letdown. Let's just say that
oh,
it's chaos.
oh, yeah.
It's all in a cutscene. I mean, why did they bring chaos if he's not even going to be a boss?
Yeah, that sucks.
I was hoping that they would get him at least back to perfect form and then another boss fight like that. Instead,
Yeah.
instead of Sonic fighting him, our avatar would fight him.
Oh well, the Sega's like not really doing so well with the games.
Is it weird to compare Adagio Dazzle to Jessica Rabbit? That's what Blazing Blade VA said.
Well, one of them is evil and the other's not.
I do see what he's coming from, though.
Yeah, I guess they're both kind of like I don't know, seductive.
That's one way of putting it. um,
Yeah.
Otherwise, the whole, as Jessica Rabbit said, I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way.
Yeah, they both have like very kind of deep voices too. Sultry voices.
Otherwise, what's so funny? Shadow, you there?
Huh?
Shadow, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
For some
Hello.
reason, for some reason it cut off there. But anyway,
Oh,
um, oh, hello there, Time Patroller.
hi.
Well, anyway, the other villains, they had pretty good, decent boss fights. Like Zavik, you just had to hit him as soon as his big robot tries to hit you. And then, Metal Sonic, he actually becomes a giant.
Huh.
And it's up to you and Modern Sonic to defeat him. And I also like that you always have natural super speed with the character. you just have like a weapon, and then you also have a grappling hook.
Ooh.
And basically everyone calls you Rookie. And apparently, let's just say Infinite has a grudge against your character. Um,
Oh.
and depending on what gender, y'all, he goes like, "Does the Resistance send this? A mere boy or a mere girl?"
Oh.
Apparently, and this was a surprise, all these villains are basically reality-made holograms that Infinite made. Because
Oh.
when we fight Shadow, the real Shadow defeats him for us.
So it's like the third Pokemon movie.
Well,
Did you see
in
that
a
one?
way, but the thing is, Infinite can literally make all the villains have their own powers, like the originals.
Yeah.
And apparently, he's not the only one that can control the Ruby gem. Uh, the Phantom Ruby can also be powered by your character.
Oh. Maybe I'll play this sometime.
Yeah, that's where the plot twist comes.
Dun dun dun.
But apparently, in the Shadow DLC, it just shows how Infinite became Infinite.
Oh, right, because he beat him up or something.
Yeah, and apparently there's even an opportunity to see what Infinite looked like without that scary mask in the Phantom movie. But they didn't even show that. They just showed him. They just showed his body and then him trying to fight Shadow, and then he loses.
He's like a wolf, I think. I've seen pictures like from the comics.
A wolf. From what I saw in his
Yeah.
tail, from what I saw in his tail, he kind of looked like a black version of Tails.
I think he's a wolf. I'm
I'll
not
have to check.
sure.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me see if I can.
Ricky M. Speaking of Sonic, big mistake having Jaleel White voicing Sonya. At least a real woman did her singing voice. To be fair, I didn't have any problem with Sonya in that show.
Yeah, neither did I. Thought it was funny. Oh, he's a jackal. I just looked it up.
He's a jackal? Well, I didn't
Yeah,
see that coming.
there's the picture. Can you see it? I'm screen sharing it.
Even without the mask, he looks fierce.
Yeah, I like that he has two different colored eyes.
Apparently, his squad and himself are supposed to be the best mercenaries.
Cool.
Well, that's what I heard from the DLC. Because apparently, even when Infinite was weak, Eggman was still able to control him.
Aw.
Yeah, Infinite is basically the creation of Eggman.
Oh, that's kind of dumb.
And to be fair, Eggman does surprise you in this game. Like, they have pointed out that in all the games, he's never learned from his mistakes. But in this one, he really does.
Yeah,
And
that's good.
plus, well, like I said, Eggman, he really does surprise you in this game.
That's good.
Although, I'm okay with the fact that Sonic was able to team up with classic Sonic again. But I wish there would be like a game where instead of just one dimension of Sonic helping him, I would like to see modern Sonic, classic Sonic, Werehog Sonic, Night Sonic, and a bunch of other Sonics helping in one game.
That'd be cool.
Especially, I would like to see how each of them would try to talk with each other, especially the Werehog, because the Werehog is always up for a fight and aggressive, and
Yeah.
like the Night Sonic would be talking to modern Sonic is like aggressive, isn't he? Try obnoxious. Oh, Jason Goldman. Hello, Jason Goldman. I hate Knuckles' voice in SAT, AM, and Underground. To be fair, I don't think the Underground was bad, but the SAT AM, I think it was eh.
I don't really like the voice cast now.
Well, to be fair, we all can agree that the new Sonic show is blech,
Yep.
especially the way they walk and all.
Yep.
Otherwise, um, why'd they even bother putting in Shadow the Hedgehog? You
Because
know what I
he's the
mean?
best.
Yeah, but even I've seen videos of people imitating Shadow the Hedgehog, and even those shadows agree that that version of Shadow is blech.
Oh, I hate Boom Shadow so much.
Exactly. You see what I mean?
He sounds like this. It's like, what in the world?
It's like they were trying to make him sound like the one from Shadow the Hedgehog, the game.
I liked Jason Griffith's interpretation of Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, I like that too, but I'm just saying it. That's like a weak version that they were trying to pull off. You know what I mean?
I know, they definitely are trying to copy it, and it sounds really bad.
I will say this. Someone else voices Shadow in Sonic Forces, but he definitely sounds like that version of Shadow from Shadow the Hedgehog.
He sounds better.
He almost sounds like the one we all like from Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's good, because I can't stand Boom Sonic's voice. I mean, Boom Shadow, my bad.
That we can all agree on that, Cameron Smith. Nux looks like he's on steroids on Boom. If I want to watch a Sonic show, I would rather watch Sonic X. Time Patroller, we're all with you there.
I love Sonic X. I have like
Sonic
the DVDs.
Sonic X was the best Sonic show ever.
Yeah, it was great. The Japanese
Although
version's even better.
true, although I am sad that they never got to put in Silver the Hedgehog in that show.
I know, that's a disappointment.
Although again, I don't see why everyone has a problem with Sonic '06.
It's very glitchy.
I played the game; it was never glitchy for me.
Oh, well, like when it has a like well when I played it, it had a lot of glitches, and it was the I mean the storyline with Sonic and the princess is kind of weird too.
Trust me, like, and
I don't know.
I just don't understand why people have it bad for like. Why do they hate the fact that Elise kisses him? I mean, guys, it's inevitable. A princess kissing the hero. Why is it suddenly bad of Sonic getting a kiss from a girl?
Well, because she's human and he's an animal. I think that's why it's kind of weird.
Ever heard of Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, but like he's an animal. Like it's not a curse or anything. He's not going to turn into a human. Like that's the kind of weird thing about it. It's just that she's human and he's not.
Oh, trust me. I I have a game of a character named Gex, the gecko. He takes it far worse than Sonic. Let's just say that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll not spare you guys any time. And to make it worse, I played that game when I was a kid, and it was rated E for everyone. And let's just say he said stuff that was not good for kids. But like I said, it's work. He does it a lot farther than what Sonic did. And I mean, like I said, it's a princess kissing the hero. I don't see why it was so bad for people to be mad at it back then.
Yeah,
And plus, it,
I guess that makes sense.
and plus, like there was even a test that he had to choose between either Amy and Elise, and you had to choose Elise. It was called the test of love, I believe.
Oh,
Oh, Time Patroller. The only thing that came good out of that game are the cutscenes of Sonic '06. Oh, and oops, I forgot Maleficus. That's what he says.
yeah, I
I,
liked the whole Silver storyline.
what did you think about Mephiles, Shadow?
I thought he was interesting. I think it was cool that he like took on this demon shadow form.
I always thought he was like the evil side of Shadow when he took his form.
Yeah, I liked how it was very, I don't know, the whole Silver and Blaze storyline with Mephiles to me, it was very like Disney-esque.
Like the villain lying to the hero and all.
Yeah.
And it turns out the villain was always working with the villain in the end.
Yeah, yeah, I liked that. I liked the conflict too that it like put the characters in. Like the
Yeah,
same thing with Shadow too.
yeah, because they were both having to face the decision of what was the right thing to do.
Yeah, what does it mean to have a destiny? Like, that kind of thing.
That kind of moment kind of reminded me of Time Force Power Rangers. Like, nothing is set in stone in time. You get to make your own destiny.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like I said, I had no problem with Sonic 06, but I will say this though. It was hard like playing Silver the Hedgehog because I was always used to like for Shadow and Sonic, they were fast either way. Like I kind
Yeah.
I kind of missed the gameplay of like going fast.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a question from Cameron Smith. Johnny, favorite high C flavor? Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never drinking high C.
Same.
So I have say this. I have said this. I remember one time that I did drink like a fruit punch flavor of it, but I was so little I didn't even know it was high C. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I've never drinking high C before. Does that sound weird?
I don't think so.
Well, otherwise, question from Daisy Duck Forever. Of all the Sonic girls, Sonic has been with or has romantic feelings with like Sally, Mina, Amy, Rose, and Fiona. Which one should have been together with, or is it? Or do you agree that Princess Sally is the right one for him?
I agree that Sally is the one for him. I'm mad that she never showed up in any of the games.
Okay, I will admit this. I think Sally was a good love interest for him. And I will say this, I also thought Amy was okay for him. Because even in Sonic X, there were times where he did care for her.
Yeah, but
Um,
she's supposed to be like 12.
Shadow, they are both animals and they're almost the same height. Does age
Yeah,
really matter for them?
well, I mean, if they're anthropomorphic, I think it does cuz like they act like people and like if he's supposed to be like 18, I think, and she's supposed to be 12, so I think they aged her up for Boom though.
I guess so.
But
Hey, the
yeah.
Wandering Kid. Hello there. And hello there, Shadow Law Productions. Daisy Duck says, I think he should have been with Mina the mongoose. She was my favorite out of the comics.
She ended up with Tails though, if you read the Future comics.
That is true. Ooh, Shadow Law Productions. MLP Death Battle. Starlight Glimmer versus Tempest Shadow. Who would win?
I want
Okay,
to say
wait,
Tempest.
wait, wait. Let me say this. I have not seen the My Little Pony movie yet. I've heard of Tempest Shadow, though.
Okay, I won't say anything then.
But just in your opinion, real quick, Shadow, who would win?
I think Tempest. I mean, I want to say Tempest just because she was my favorite character in the movie. But Starlight Glimmer, she knows like all of Twilight's spells. So
That is true. Blazing Blade V8. I ship Sonic and Rouge.
I like
Eh,
Shadow and Rouge. That's like my favorite ship.
I think that's an okay ship, but I think Shadow and Rouge go together better.
Hmm.
And that reminds me, if you guys don't know about this channel, you guys should watch Ask the Sonic Heroes videos. Um, that channel has great, videos of Sonic characters actually answering questions from the fans, and the characters actually and the people actually sound like the Sonic characters, and they actually tell honest truths of what Sonic and the other characters would say. Um, and basically, in one of the Valentine's Day videos, there was a Valentine's question of Sonic, of a fan of Sonic asking Sonic to kiss Rouge. It was funny.
Sounds funny.
And there was even a question for Knuckles, like, I have a question for Knuckles and Rouge. Do you guys like each other? Or are you guys enemies? And Knuckles just blushed all over. He's all like, die, die, yeah.
Everybody likes Rouge.
Yeah, but we all know, even though people ship Shadow and Rouge, we all know she kind of has a thing for Knuckles.
Yeah, I guess so.
Even though usually she just wants the Master Emerald for Christ's sake. Oh, by the way, just to ask a random question, Shadow, have you ever seen King Kong?
The new one or the older ones?
Both.
Yeah, I have.
And the new one?
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't really like it.
I liked it, but I was just surprised of how big he is now.
I was just kind of bored. Like a lot, he wasn't in it a lot. I don't think.
Well, to be fair, most King Kong movies aren't just about King Kong, you know.
I know.
I mean, like, in every King Kong movie, he's in love with a human girl.
Well, yeah, that's the King Kong thing.
And I kind of like the different thing that they took on him in the new movie. Like, he basically, there was more than just him. And people are saying that he's still a young baby in that movie. And the reason why they need his kind is that they scare those, I forgot what they're called, but they're called skull monsters, I think. Um
Yeah, like the dinosaur things.
yeah, and what I from what I saw during the credits, I am really looking forward to Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, that'll
And it
be interesting.
and it's the Godzilla 2016 one. Which, on a side question, did you like that Godzilla, Shadow?
I thought the fight was cool, but I wish it was actually more Godzilla. I have the same complaint.
What did you think of the bad monsters, like those Monster X's? Well, actually, it's Monster X and then Monster Y, because the Y was the female on the ground, and then X is the male that flew.
I feel like those should have been switched just for like cuz Y chromosomes make a boy and X chromosomes make a girl. But I thought they were okay. They look kind of cool.
I just liked it how, in some moments, Godzilla would look at the human soldier, and he wanted to protect him.
Yeah.
It's like for some reason nobody knows why, and this has happened in many Godzilla movies. Nobody knows why, but Godzilla just loves protecting humans.
I know he really shouldn't since the radiation turned him into a monster.
Yeah, and I remember in a movie of Godzilla 2000, a scientist actually said, "We scientists produced this monster, Godzilla, and ever since, we've tried to destroy him." And then a woman says, "Why? Why does he keep protecting us then?" And then another human said, "Maybe because deep down inside all of us, Godzilla is each one of us."
Deep.
Yeah, definitely. Especially considering in that movie, the villain monster, he actually tried to become Godzilla.
Yeah.
I believe that monster's name was Orga.
I
Kind
hadn't
of a
seen that Godzilla.
kind of a weird name for a villain monster. Hey John, do you plan on watching Avengers Infinity War this summer? Absolutely. We were just talking about that time, Patroller. Shadow Production. Shadow and John, do you know the way?
I do not know the way.
I don't know what that means.
You've never seen the meme? It's funny.
Hey Shadow, what would you say if Johnny, me, and my crew are the new power ponies?
That'd be fun. Good for you guys.
Hey John, are you ready for Godzilla Monster Planet anime that is coming out in Japan? Actually, I've never heard that, but if it's good, I would watch it. Daisy Duck Forever. About Amy Rose. I read that Amy Rose was about Tails' age when we saw her for the first time.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Until she turns to 12 with some kind of Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, that was in the comics.
Really? Chaos emeralds can literally change your age?
I guess so. I don't remember how they explain it.
Ah, so that's the meme. I just saw it right now.
Yep. It's funny.
Is that is that Knuckles?
Uh-huh.
What the heck have they done to him? I still don't get what they mean by you do not know the way.
Cuz he keeps saying that.
Never heard him say that.
He says it in the meme. Like it's called Ugandan Knuckles cuz it's like a guy from Uganda with an accent. And he's like, "You do not know the way."
Time Patroller says, I hate that meme because my brother uses it a lot.
My little brother uses it a lot too. I think it's funny.
Blazing Blade V8. Hey John, have you heard of an anime called Devilman Crybaby? I have not, honestly.
I don't watch anime.
I only watch certain anime. Like the anime that I've seen lately are, of course, Dragon Ball. And then there's Naruto because I want to see the entire story. And recently I saw The Devil is a Part Timer. Funny show. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I only watched Yuri on Ice. That's the only anime I'm like into right now.
Yo, Johnny, your thoughts on the Black Ranger background? I liked it, Cameron. I really did. Um.
What
Otherwise,
what else
all
should we
right.
discuss?
uh, you got me there.
Did you
Oh,
see any other oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was really surprised of how good Strange Things
Stranger
was.
Things?
Yeah, Stranger Things. My bad.
You
Like,
watch both seasons?
yep.
Yeah, isn't it good? It's like one of my favorite shows.
I was like, wow, I did not expect to see this.
Yeah, it's great. I was like, what? I was on the edge of my seat and like crying when I had to cry and like, oh, it was great.
The last episode definitely was a tearjerker.
Oh my god, I know.
By the
No
way, I
spoilers though. If anyone, we won't say any spoilers.
I saw your video of I See the Light. It was wow. Perfect, perfect.
Right? That's what I was thinking. Like, I was like, why hasn't anybody done this yet?
On another thing of that, did you know that the sheriff actor, the actor who played the sheriff,
He's gonna be
he's
in
going
Hellboy.
he's going to be the official new Hellboy.
Yeah, I saw that. Good for him.
I hope he pulls it off good because we all know we're gonna miss our Ron Perlman Hellboy.
I'm sure it'll be fine. An actress from a show that I like, Hemlock Grove, is gonna be in it too, so I'm excited.
On another side topic, did you know that Hellboy is apparently in the DC universe?
Yes, I knew that.
Because I've uploaded a video of me playing as Hellboy against Batman in Injustice, and
Yeah.
I just love what they say to each other. About time we met. So it's been said. Yeah, well, in that case, let's do this. I mean that seems like an easygoing fight, better than Batman versus Superman.
I know, right?
And then when Hellboy fights Superman, God, I am ashamed of you. Who are you to judge me? A guy who knows a thing or two about evil. I call that a big burn on Superman's part.
Oh yeah.
And then of course there's Raiden, which I'm pretty sure that they connected that character from the Mortal Kombat versus DC game.
Mm.
I thought it was okay. Like I liked the story, but I just always liked the fact that Raiden is a god and he can literally defeat Superman.
Yeah.
And then like the way the one of the things that they talk about in their intro, it reminded me of Star Wars, like Obi-Wan and Anakin. I will do what I must. You will try. And
Yeah,
they
exactly.
they do an intro like that. Like Raiden's all like, when we last met, I respected you. Are you gonna turn on me too? I will do what I must for Earthrealm. That just immediately I'm like, oh, Star Wars moment right there. Blazing Blade VA. I watched Kimber the White Lion in Ginga didn't we irony because Webcake recommended them to me. Huh. If that's true, I hope they were a good movie. Shadow Productions. Hey, Shadow and John, have you ever watched Devil Artemis versus Uganda Knuckles?
Nope.
Nope. Cell versus Uganda Knuckles. Nope, not that either. Otherwise, well, um, what do you? Let me ask you this, Shadow. What do you think about the character Enchantress?
Oh. Um, I thought she was the worst part of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I thought she was all right. She surprised me because that was the first time I've heard about her character. But I'm with the nostalgia critic on this. Was the hula hoop dancing really necessary?
Yeah, I mean she looked scary, and I liked that design when she like looked scary. But then like once they had her look like a goddess and like made her dance and stuff, I was like, this is dumb.
To be fair though, and I think I'm guessing this is the reason why they did that was because
Because
if you
the
remember,
actress is a model. That's why.
no, not that. This could be a reason. I'm not saying it is, but
Mm.
if you remember like old medieval movies, you know how whenever people did magic rituals, they would do dances.
Yeah, I don't know. I
To
mean
me,
that.
to me, sometimes when she would do that in the movie, I'd be like, I guess that's how medieval really do that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because of course, if you're gonna do a spell, sometimes there had to be rituals.
Yeah, I guess I can't really complain. I've seen a bunch of other movies recently where people break start dancing for no reason.
Especially the bad people that use bad rituals.
Yeah.
I mean, I,
Maybe
I remember, I remember in Indiana Jones, the Temple of Doom, some of those people did, rituals like that.
yeah, maybe maybe dancing has is evil.
Oh, here's something about anime. Have you both heard that there may be a Full Metal Alchemist movie coming out?
Yeah, I heard that.
Actually, I'm kind of excited for it, but I just hope they make it English, and I hope they don't do a mistake like they did in Dragon Ball Evolution.
That movie sucked. So
Duh,
did Ghost in the Shell.
don't remind me. Really? Ghost in the Shell? I thought it was good.
I mean, did you see the original one?
Oh, the original movie, of course.
Yeah,
Um,
did you liked it still? I don't know. I didn't like the way that it was
well,
done.
I thought you were talking about. I think you were talking about the new movie.
Yeah, no, I'm asking, did you see the original Ghost in the Shell too?
Yeah, and I liked it.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. Just comparing the two, I thought like was
well, to be fair, at least the new Ghost in the Shell they did had some things that still connected it to be like Ghost in the Shell. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, I
Eh,
feel you.
Like it's nothing compared to Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Crossover battle. Who would win? Adagio Dazzle or Shadow the Hedgehog?
Shadow the
Definitely
Hedgehog.
Shadow. I mean, what's Adagio gonna do? Sing him to death? And I'm pretty sure Shadow hates singing.
Yep.
uh, but otherwise, about Enchantress, did you know that she's an official fighter now in Injustice?
Oh, cool.
She's 10 times better than the movie version.
I'm sure.
And she doesn't do any belly dancing. And what I'm surprised is like I saw the first opening on a stream of the Injustice 2 DLC Pack 3. I saw Adam and I saw Enchantress. I'm like, okay, Adam's a good choice. And I'm like, Enchantress, we all saw her coming. And
Yeah.
out of nowhere, a Psy appears. And then I saw someone that looks like in a trench coat, and I'm like, is that Rorschach? I was shocked out of my mind when all four turtles are going to be in Injustice 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what? What I was flipping.
I know, I gotta get Injustice too, because you can play as Scarecrow, and he's my favorite.
Of course, you would play Scarecrow.
Yeah, of course. I was so mad when he wasn't in the first game.
In the first game, he's a side character.
Yeah, he appears in one of the stages, but I was like, what?
Although I find it a little on how he looks in Injustice 2. Like I know he's a human, and of course he needs to use his gas for to have the advantage of at least fighting. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
why did they have to make him look like a demon?
I know. I mean, I think it looks cool because I mean, he had to be like big and strong, like to fight other characters. So I think it makes sense.
Which, by the way, let's just say if you ever do an intro with him and Enchantress, let's just say there are signs that they dated.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine those two together?
That's truly terrifying.
And even in some intros, if you do Red Hood and Enchantress, Enchantress always hits on Jason Todd.
Ew.
The guy, to be fair, Red Hood is in his young 20s, so I could see that happening.
I guess so. I mean, if you think about it, she's like hundreds of years old.
Yeah, but she's in a human body, so still, like I'm with you. I find it a little weird.
Yeah.
It's because like when the intros, you know what she says? Like
What'd she say?
at the end of every intro, she goes like, Enchantress is senses you're evil. Yeah, resurrecting out of the dead will do that to you. Come on, come on, Jason, show me under that hood.
Ooh.
I'm like, okay. Did she
That's a
just?
little bit of an innuendo. Just slightly.
I was like, really, Enchantress? You're interested in Red Hood?
At least somebody is. Boom! Shots fired.
Hey, there's someone else that's in love with Red Hood, to be fair.
I know. I'm sure. I was just kidding.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, actually, there are two people now that I think about it. One, believe it or not, it's Starfire. Um,
Mm.
two, it's Barbara, because he kind of showed weakness to her, like in Arkham Knight, if you hear one of the recordings.
Yeah, I saw that. Didn't we do a fan dub of it a
Yeah,
while
we
ago?
did. Haley Radiant, you and me.
That was fun.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect Red Hood to be the Arkham Knight.
I figured it out right away.
I did not, unfortunately.
I just because they said that it was gonna be a new character, but I was like, the clues are all there.
To be fair, I started catching on when they kept showing Jason Todd flashbacks.
Yeah.
But oh wait, here's something. Shadow and John, Dragon Ball Evolution or Dragon Ball GT, which one would you watch? PS, can't wait for the new Dragon Ball Super movie that is coming out this year. Definitely Dragon Ball GT. No more Dragon Ball Evolution.
I don't. I honestly don't think I'd watch either.
Here's something that Ja Real just said, and this is true. This is one of the intros of Enchantress, but if she's with Hellboy. You've never met a hag like this. Hags, witches, you're all the same to me. There's no witch like Enchantress.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you can already tell every time if someone fights Enchantress, she's so
She's ready to
seductive.
go.
Yeah, but she's always seductive like.
She's not ready for a fight. She's ready for something else.
Exactly. And even if you like defeat a person as Enchantress, like let's say round two, she always like you can hear like bone cracking and she twists her entire body and she goes like, ever dated a succubus?
Ugh. Gross.
That creeps me out every time she does that.
Jeez, Enchantress, settle down. Have some dignity, girl.
But like I said, at least this one isn't as bad as in the movie version.
Yeah.
And let's just say I like the fact that in this game, apparently June has more control of her now.
Yeah, that's good.
Otherwise, Blazing Blade says, "Am I the only one who finds Harley Quinn's voice annoying in Injustice 2?" I think it's
Is
fine.
it
I
still
thought
Tara Strong?
actually I'm not sure of that honestly. Hang on.
Because I think Tara Strong did a good job.
Um, let's see. The Harley Quinn voice in Injustice 2 is hmm. Sorry, my it's taking a little long for me to see.
That's okay.
Otherwise, just because I haven't gotten into Cartoon Network a lot. Um, is Adventure Time still going on?
Not really. This is its last season, and like they haven't been playing it a lot.
What about Strange World of Gumball or something?
Oh, The Amazing World of Gumball. Yeah, that's still going. It's funny.
Hmm, let's see. Dang, there's a lot of crew members on this game. Wow, they're showing Harley Quinn uncredited.
What?
Although, yeah, in Injustice 2, still played by Tara Strong.
I like Tara Strong.
And of course, Grey Delise, she's still playing Catwoman.
Yeah, she does a good job.
Oh, what? Here's the thing. Did you notice that in some Injustice characters, some of them have different skins, like for different characters?
Yeah.
I kind of like it how they put for Raiden, it was Black Lightning. Um, though to be fair, I kind of wished it was Static Shock
Yeah.
because he only appeared in the Injustice game mobile version.
Yeah, and he had
And
that TV show, right? A long time ago.
yeah, and apparently he was also supposed to be a Teen Titan in Young Justice.
Oh, cool.
Otherwise, the other premiere skins are okay. Like we got John Stewart, Hal Jordan, and then we got Vixen for Cheetah, and then we got Power Girl for Supergirl, and
Oh.
then um forgot the others. I'm pretty sure there's more, but from what I've heard, and this is rumors, when the Turtles come out, Batman's gonna have a premiere skin now, and it's Shredder.
Oh, awesome.
And for Superman, we even got Bizarro when we got Starfire.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I just like it how every time Bizarro talks, you know he's saying the opposite.
Yeah.
And like whenever they showed Superman in like a green kryptonite handcuff, it for Bizarro, it's a blue kryptonite.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently he's only weak to blue kryptonite. Weird.
interesting. Yeah.
Cameron Smith, favorite Garfield moment? Actually, I've never watched the Garfield show.
I haven't either.
To be fair and to be honest, I've only seen the Garfield movie and I thought it was good.
It was fine for what it was.
Although I don't see why Bill Murray has a problem voicing him.
Eh, to each his own.
Oh, that's right. Captain Cold also plays Mr. Freeze. You all right, Shadow?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm recovering still from being sick, so.
Oh, by the way, Enchantress does have some awesome lines whenever she fights Doctor Fate or Darkseid.
Oh,
Um,
I'm sure.
when June goes to Darkseid, um, June goes like Enchantress, 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 like she's scared, and
Oh my
then
god.
Darkseid goes like kneel before your new god, human, and then Enchantress comes up and she goes like nobody talks to June that way but me.
Whoa.
And I'm like, okay, there is some good in Enchantress. And then whenever she fights Dr. Fate, she goes like, you really think you can take her? I am a master of magic. I'll show you what true magic is.
Ooh, snap.
Dr. Fate versus Enchantress. One's power comes from a helmet, the other one's power comes from just possessing a human. Who would win?
Probably Enchantress because she could just take the helmet off.
To be fair, you can't do that. In Young Justice, they've proven only one who wears the helmet can take it off.
Oh. Well, what if she possessed him and made him take the helmet off?
Uh, not possible because Fate wears the I forgot what it's called, but it's like an enchanted necklace that protects him from any dark magic.
Oh, I see.
Sheesh, Dr. Fate's an all around OP with magic. Good magic. Oh yeah, I forgot. For Cyborg, there's Grid. Apparently he's like a all robot version of Cyborg of an evil twin.
Oh,
And
dang.
well, yeah, because he's a skin for Injustice 2. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's Reverse Flash, aka Zoom. And the old Flash is also playable too as a skin for Flash.
Nice.
Scar- Blazing Blade V8, Scarlet, Webcake Succubus OC versus Demon Shimmer. Who would win?
I don't know.
I think it would be a tie because they're both kind of like demon like.
Hmm.
Otherwise, Shadow, is there any topic you would like to discuss?
I'm trying to think about other stuff. Uh did you get to see it in 2017?
Duh, duh, um, uh, no. I have
You
issues with that clown. It's
Oh,
bad
really?
enough. It's bad enough that I saw the old movie.
Yeah, Tim Curry was great. You
There's
don't
no
like it?
from what I've seen, there's no way I'm gonna see the new one.
But it's so good. I mean, I was scared too when I first saw it, but like it's one of my favorite things.
Do you even know about the deleted scene though?
Yeah, I watched all of them.
Ugh. Yeah, yeah, no, there's no way I could ever face another version of that clown.
But he's so good.
Ugh. You know what? I will say this though. Nah, stop. Now you got me with my eyes closed.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop screen sharing. Sorry.
You did that on purpose.
I did. I liked it. It's a good movie though. Like not just like a horror
Stop,
movie.
please. I'm begging you, stop.
I'm not screen sharing anymore. I'm
It was
done.
right there for a second.
I'm done though, I swear to God.
I'm gonna have nightmares thanks to you.
Well, just my avatar is what the guy looks like in real life, so if that makes you feel better.
I'm fine, Rocky. Thank you anyway.
It's a good movie. Like not like it's there are some parts that are scary, but it's mostly about the characters.
Hello there, Star Lord 39. Oh, and yeah, I'm sure, but I will say this, Shadow. Like every scary movie, I would have to be because every scary movie that I've seen, like I would feel like, okay, I'm up for it. But like in time, like it took me up until 2016 to watch the remake of a nightmare of the new Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, that didn't compare to the old one.
I thought it was still scary though, especially
Oh
with
yeah.
Freddy still having a dark voice.
Yeah.
And then of course there's the new Friday the 13th, and
Yeah,
then
that one
there's
it wasn't as good.
the upcoming Slender.
Oh no. Yeah, like I don't want to see because like those are like horror movies. Like they're focused on the horror aspect. But this one, like it is like a movie, if that makes sense. Like it has a plot and like it's not just all about like who's gonna die next. You know, like it's not predictable.
uh, I'll tell you this. I have my top 10 worst fears, and I'm not talking about the one on my YouTube channel. Um, I have my top 10 fears of famous scary dudes, and the It Clown is number 2.
Yeah, he definitely looks scarier in this one.
Yeah, well, he's number 2 on my list.
Who's number one?
Ugh, do you really want to know?
Yes.
Give you a hint. Watch a videotape, and it says you die in 7 days.
Oh, the ring. That's so scary.
That little girl. Ugh, why is it every horror movie a little girl is the villain?
Yeah, Japanese horror is really creepy. Although the Japanese version, they usually they put a spin on it where like they're not actually evil.
Look, people in the chat are agreeing with me. No horror movies.
I normally don't like horror movies, but I liked this one.
But yeah, and in number 3, that's definitely Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, he's scary.
Just because he can literally scare you in dreams.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, the rest are other famous scary characters that I do not want to talk about. And I'll tell you this, number 10, I'm just interested in, even though he scares me sometimes. Ever
Who
heard of
is it?
this? Ever heard of the song? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Yeah, isn't that like I heard that on a kids like sing along thing.
Yeah, apparently Jeepers Creepers is my really Shadow.
I thought it would make you feel better.
No, just seeing him in any kind of way doesn't make me feel better.
But it's cute.
Don't care, it's still the same character.
Okay. Sorry. I thought it would make you feel better.
Apparently, I like the Creeper, even though he is scary at times, but
What does he look like? I've never
apparently
seen
they
that.
just well, to be fair, I don't know how to screen share, but
Oh, what you do is there's a little do you see it when you move your mouse?
oh,
There's a
I
little
see it.
like screen.
It's like a green monitor screen.
Yeah, and there's like an arrow on it.
Well, are you sure you want to see him?
Yeah, I mean I traumatized you, so I guess it's only fair.
Okay. I guess this is payback on my end.
Guess so.
Hang on. Gesundheit.
Thank you. Ew!
Yep.
Looks like a fish thing.
He's supposed to be part man. And that isn't even the half of it.
Is he like part fish?
No, he has a humanoid body, but
Looks gross. Whoa.
whoa, my bad. Well, anyway, that's just him without, disguising himself as a human. This is how he looks like. Well, how we all usually see him like. Really? That's funny to you?
Look at his hat. It looks kind of funny.
Yeah, well, if you just saw the version of him without that hat, let's just say his head can turn into a spider head, and he drives a truck, but he has demon wings.
That's so weird.
The thing is, he comes to life. He comes to life by waking up every 23 years, and during those 23 years, he has to, in words, eat.
Like
And
Pennywise.
yeah, but let's just say anything he eats becomes a part of his body.
Ew.
That's why he's called the creeper. And let's just say he's picky on what he wants to eat, and he just likes the smell of fear from people.
That's definitely
And
like Pennywise, but a little grosser.
and whatever he wants from a certain body part, he'll get it from you if he smells your fear.
Ew.
Like in the first movie, all he wanted throughout the whole movie was the guy's eyes, and they became his eyes.
I don't
And
like that. That's gross.
yeah, and now you see why I don't like them. Those kind of movies. Though, to be fair, though, 1 and 2, they're good movies. 3 just came out. I haven't seen it yet, but they said in the 3, we finally get to know if the creeper is a demon or an alien.
Oh.
Because apparently, like, we never knew the real origin of the creeper. All we knew is that for 23 years it sleeps, and then when it awakens, it has 23 years to feed.
Oh. Dang.
And sometimes there are signs that it can communicate, but it doesn't even talk. All it does is growl, and then like he smiles at things that he likes and wants.
Gross.
And then, like, let's say he sees a human. If he doesn't want that kind of human, he just nods and says, like, scram. There is a weakness, though. If you're not afraid, you're stronger than him.
Yeah, that's like Pennywise.
Okay, I find it funny how you're comparing the creeper to Pennywise.
They have similar abilities.
Except
Pennywise feeds off fear.
except the creeper isn't a clown.
Well, technically, Pennywise isn't really a clown. He's like a creature from another dimension that just takes the form of a clown.
Okay, now I'm sure I'm not gonna watch that movie.
You never see what it really looks like.
It's a clown.
I mean,
I
it looks like
I don't need to see what he really looks like. The clown form is bad enough for me.
I know, he is pretty creepy looking.
And
But
the
he's
new
really
one,
pretty underneath.
Shadow, what is wrong with you?
Lots and lots of things.
You like Kylo Ren. You like the clown from It. What else?
Well, I mean, you can't really blame me. Kylo Ren is pretty.
He killed his own father, and he was going to kill his own mother.
Hey, I don't like my dad either. And he didn't kill Leia.
He almost did.
But he didn't. And when your clown looks like this, it's like, I'm alright with that. That's fine by me.
Shadow, I have one question for you.
Yes.
Really?
You should know better.
Hey, John, have you ever heard of the Candyman? I don't know what you mean. Shadow Law Productions.
It's a scary movie.
Never mind. Can we not talk about scary movies anymore?
Okay.
Pick another subject, Shadow.
Um. Um. You said you didn't watch the My Little Pony movie, so I have to think of something else. Um. I'm like, are you excited for Black Panther?
Definitely. And there are rumors that the final Infinity Stone will be in his movie.
Probably because he's gonna be in Infinity War. So.
Apparently, the last stone is supposed to be Soul. I wonder how it'll be because we all know the colors of each stone now, so it's probably going to be orange.
Yeah.
I just want to know how they'll use the stone for Black Panther.
Do you have your tickets already?
Not yet.
Me neither.
Oh, here's something. Have you have you ever watched any of the Men in Black movies?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
What did you think of the final movie, the third one?
I thought it was kind of stupid.
How so?
I don't know. I just felt like it was unnecessary. Like I felt like the second one was a good ending. And like I'm not a huge fan of like time travel plots.
You gotta admit, at least this one made sense a little bit.
Yeah.
Cause like what I liked is that when something was wrong with the time travel, like immediately Jay could feel that something was wrong with him. And
Yeah.
I kind of also found it weird the whole chocolate milk thing.
Yeah.
And what did you think of the villain though? Boris the animal?
I thought he was dumb. That I thought was dumb too.
How so?
I don't know. I didn't like the way he was acted and I don't know. He felt kind of silly.
To be fair, he's not as good as the villain as the cockroach, but I thought he was better than the second villain. Because the second villain all
Oh
she
yeah.
wants because the second villain all she wants is a girl. And
Yeah, and she's like made of weird snake plant things.
yeah, and then Boris though, all he wants is his race to keep on infesting the universe.
Hmm.
And I just liked how he kind of had a grudge against Kay already, and I was surprised that the Cheetos cheetah played him.
Really?
Yeah, apparently the Cheetos cheetah voice actor is the one who acted like Boris the animal.
I did not know that.
Me, yeah, I didn't even know either. My dad told me that,
Cool. The more you know.
and I also like the side character that they became friends with. I believe his name was Griffin.
Oh yeah.
I think he was an awesome character, like a being who has the ability to see through time, and he even says it himself. It's annoying, but it has its moments
Hmm.
because he can see many futures, but he doesn't know which one will come true.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a perfect way of having someone, you know, who can use time, but he just doesn't know how to always use it right.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Otherwise, I kind of find it weird how they always mention that Kay, you know, Kay has a love interest in the Men in Black agency, but even in the past, even he couldn't find himself to get close to her.
Yeah.
I believe that was Agent O.
Yeah. He had like a different love interest in like every movie though.
Yeah, in the first and second, it showed that he had like a ex engagement partner, but because of his job, he had to leave her.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
all of us,
like he was in love with the princess in the second one.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, he had like an ex love interest from his own agency.
Yeah.
Though to be fair, I kind of liked it how it was only in the second movie that Jay got a love interest.
Yeah.
It's sad though that he had to let her go,
Yeah, that was really sad.
especially what Casey's like. One question: why didn't you tell me? Would you have let her go?
Yeah, he wouldn't have.
And it was kind of funny. He's all like, "So you and the princess? Did you? Let's leave out the details, shall we?"
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the Liberty statue thing is a big memory wiper.
Yeah.
And then Jay's all like, "I want one of those." Although, what did you think of the biggest shock in the third movie? That the reason why Kay is all serious is because he raised Jay.
I didn't like that.
I thought it was more. I thought it was. It had a bigger connection and meaningful way of saying that's why he's always him.
I guess so. I felt like it came out of nowhere.
But then again, I always remember what Griffin said, like, "Where there's death, there will always be death."
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing why I kind of like that twist.
Hmm.
See you, Rocky. Sorry you have to go.
Huh?
Oh, it's because Rocky Quickfire had to leave.
Oh, I
Um,
actually have to go soon too because my mom is making dinner.
do you have time to answer just a few more questions?
Yeah.
Well, here's one that Shuttle Production just brought up. Should Miles Morales be the new Spider-Man in the upcoming movie Avengers Civil War 2?
Well, he's gonna have his own movie. Yeah, Sony's making an animated one.
And Star-Lord asks, are you guys looking forward to Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald?
Oh yeah, I am. I like Fantastic Beasts a lot.
Don't you just like it when movies sort of have a connection to series?
Yeah, I do. Oh, which reminds me. Are you looking forward to the Han Solo movie?
I like to see where it goes, though it kind of reminds me of a disappointment that the new Star Wars movies didn't, bring. Have you ever noticed that not in none of the new movies Lando has ever been mentioned?
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed about that.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I'm looking forward to the Han Solo movie, but I would have preferred to have a Boba Fett movie.
I don't I wish they casted someone else to be Han Solo.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be like one of those movies where you think the actor is gonna be bad, but then he suddenly surprises you.
I hope so cuz I've seen other movies with this actor and he's not that good.
Otherwise, there's rumors that the only other two Star Wars origin movies that they might do are one that's Darth Vader, but which is weird because we already know how he turns into Darth Vader.
I know that was all the prequels.
And two, the other one is, and this one I would want to watch, the origin of Yoda.
Yeah, that one would be cool. I know they're making an Obi-Wan one.
I think that movie is officially called Kenobi.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I wonder what it's gonna be about though. Is it gonna be like as he trained with Qui-Gon, or is it gonna be like his time as he you know lived in exile?
I hope that cuz maybe Darth Maul would come back and they could fight like in Rebels.
True, but I would also like to see if they do like a prequel thing. I like to see the one where he actually fell in love with Satine.
Yeah, that'd be nice, like a Clone Wars movie.
Yeah, because we already saw that they did like a Galactic Empire movie with Rogue One,
Yeah, I love Rogue One.
and they didn't do too many tie-ins. Like all they did was show the main bad guy having a talk with Darth Vader,
Yeah.
and not even the main heroes got to meet Leia.
Well, yeah, because that would have been difficult to do because they had to CGI her.
Still, it would be cool to do that kind of thing with Kenobi, like
Yeah.
how he fell in love with Satine, and then like if I remember correctly, there could be like a possible Death Watch there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, those were good movies where they always tied in the movies somehow.
Yeah.
Which one more thing, what did you think about Lion King 1.5?
I love that movie. I think it's so funny. Like just the commentary that like Timon and Pumbaa put into the film is really funny. I mean, and my sisters and I quote it all the time.
Well, oh, Star Lord, you have a point there too. I wouldn't. Oh, wait. I wouldn't like to see a Yoda movie. It would take away the mystery of the character.
True.
True, but you gotta wonder, how was he so wise, and was he always wise? It would be like a Hobbit movie of Star Wars, because
Yeah.
maybe Yoda would make rules as to why Jedi were never meant to love.
That's so
Like
sad.
maybe Yoda fell in love with someone once.
Oh.
Although I can imagine how they'll make young Yoda, because of all the pictures I've seen of him, it shows him having long hair.
Yeah, I saw like one where he has a ponytail.
Exactly. Like, how are they gonna do a young Yoda of that? And how would his young voice be? Well, um, unfortunately, I must stop this chat because unfortunately, I have some business to take care of.
Okay.
But it was really nice chatting with you, Shadow.
It was really nice getting to chat with you too, John. I had a lot of fun.
And as to all of you who stayed and watched the video and asked your questions, thank you for participating in this stream.
Thank you.
Um, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the stream and see you, everyone.
Bye.